Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Director of Football Sabotage with Livorno. So in today's episode we are going to play the final game in the Champions League group stage, and of course we've got fixtures to review since the last time we met. So the last time we met was the victory against Spartak Moscow in our other Champions League game. We followed that up with a 1-0 tight home win against Sassuolo. We didn't really create too many chances here, but Ponce gave us the lead in the 40th minute and we held on. Following that was a disappointing 1-1 draw away at Roma. We did take a very early lead through 2 minutes. They equalised pretty much instantly 4 minutes later. Then Patrick got himself sent off in the 56th minute, so it was just a case of holding on for the point, and we did just that. Next up was the absolute demolition of Juventus, 3-0. We were at home in this game. Ponce got himself a double. Crociati got himself a goal off the bench as well. It wasn't really an absolute domination in terms of the stats and things like that, but they had never looked like scoring. Next up was the return leg against Spartak Moscow in the Champions League, and we won this one 3-0 away from home. Ponce, Pezzolo and Vasilev with the goals. And then a hugely disappointing 0-0 home draw against Benevento, who are having an absolutely fabulous season, by the way, which I do enjoy. But yeah, we created enough chances in this game to potentially win it, but we didn't take any of them. Next up was a 2-1 away win against Lazio, Altener with the goal and Vasilev with the other. And hindsight's a wonderful thing. This is probably the game that I should have lived come the second fixture against Benfica in the group stage of the Champions League. We ended up winning this one 3-2, Ralovic with 2 and Pezzulo. I can't believe I can't say his name already. Pezzulo with 1 as well to make it 3-2. They did get a late goal through Bruno Santos and they did push for it towards the back end of the game, but we managed to get the win, and this confirmed our qualification and qualifying top of this group after that win against Benfica. After that, we had Pescara at home, and a very, very late goal from Ventroni in the 89th minute gave us the 3 points. As you can see by the match stats, we did dominate, but the chances created, it's starting to really go down at the minute. It's not something I'm enjoying. And as you can see here, once again, we go away to Perugia and we draw at 0-0. Chances created, not enough, and the chances we did create, we didn't put away. And despite utter domination going by the match stats and them having a man sent off in the 81st minute, we couldn't get the goal and we couldn't get the win. So that sees the Serie A table looking like this. We are clear of 2 points from Benevento in second, but AC Milan could come within 1 point of us if they win their game in hand. Ponce is doing really well. 11 goals in the league already this season, topping the average rating. Our right wing back Ventroni and Saavedra, our centre back, completing the top 3 for average rating. Vasilev's having an absolutely fantastic season in terms of assist, as is Ventroni on both our wing backs on the assist thing. Plizzari, 8 clean sheets, probably should do better there in terms of defensively. And we'll take a look at, say, the Champions League group stage. As you can see, we are 3 points clear of Benfica in second place, and we have the better head-to-head. So whatever happens in today's game, we are going to qualify from this group top of the table. Now, in terms of what that would mean going forward, Real Madrid are going to finish second in that group, so it looks highly likely that Real Madrid might be one of our options. Celtic or Atletico Madrid. You would imagine Atletico Madrid are going to finish second in that group. Inter Milan or FC Porto second. Benfica, obviously, we can't face them. Red Bull Leipzig look like they might finish second. Monaco, Valencia, FC Bayern. So whether we finish first or second, I don't think it matters a great deal. You know, I think whoever will come up against, it's going to be a tough game. So in terms of today's lineup, we are going to rotate things quite heavily. Jovanovic can start in goal. In terms of our centre-backs, Young is injured, but Petarada and Zango can be our 2 for today. Right wing-back, Cafagna and Ventroni are both needing a fitness test, so we'll start Cafagna for now. In terms of defensive midfield, we don't really have that many options, so I am just going to start Patrick there, as we don't have a natural backup. We'll get DeMarco in at left wing-back. He hasn't seen too much football this season. Kyle Wright's doing the best out of all our centre midfielders in terms of conditioning, and we'll line him up with Crociati in the centre. In terms of attack midfield, we will start with Jordbanga, and then up front we'll have Weber, and we won't have Ralovic, we'll have Ponce. Or should we give Zach a game? Zach never gets a game. Let's give him a game, and then we'll see how we'll go with that. So a fully rotated squad. I don't think it'll be to make too much of a difference. I mean, Sparta Prague have Paddy McNair in the team. So if we can't beat them with Paddy McNair in the team, then we don't deserve to win the game. So we kick off, obviously away from home, shooting from left to right against Sparta Prague. in a game which doesn't really mean too much. That's why I live commented the Benfica game, because that was the decider as to who would finish top or second. We will keep an eye on the league tables from the other groups just to see who is in that second place spot and who we could potentially face in the first knockout round. We'll pick up with the highlight here though. We have intercepted a ball forward from the Sparta Prague defence, and Weber passes it to Jorbanga inside it to DeMarco on this left hand side. Back to Crociati in the centre now. He's got a lot of space for Cafagna on this right hand side. He finds him, and there we are. Diego Cafagna with his first goal of this season, assist for Renaud Weber, and we take the 1-0 lead 11 minutes in. Some decent play from us in the middle of midfield. We're just working on the opening, keeping the space, and what a pass that was by Weber to set up Cafagna for his first goal of the season. Fantastic. Highlight now, DeMarco with a free kick. He goes for goal. Unfortunately, goes just past the post. Highlight now, Jorbanga with a free kick, plays it in. It is cleared by the Sparta Prague defence, but we can maintain the pressure with Petarada to Kyle Wright with the ball in. Zach's there. Oh, he hits the bar. I would love for Zach to get himself a goal. The highlight continues though, and Sparta Prague play the ball in. Jovanovic claims, and why did it show me that? I have no idea. And there it is. That's enough for the first half. We go in 1-0 leaders. We'll just kick straight back off for the second half, and we'll see how things go. Highlight now, Kyle Wright with a free kick from deep. The keeper claims it quite easily, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to come from this highlight. DeMarco gets the ball on this left-hand side from Patrick in the centre. It's played back to Jorbanga. Crociati. Cafagna's got the space on the right again if we can find him. Zango. Back to Crociati, and there we are. There's the player. Cafagna now gets swamped by two, but he switches the play to DeMarco on this left-hand side. He takes a strike, and Pustka with a decent save for Sparta Prague. Another highlight now. Zach on the left-hand side plays the ball in. The manages to half get it clear, but Kyle Wright's got it now on this right-hand side. Takes a strike. He beats the keeper at his near post, which probably shouldn't happen for any keeper, regardless of their quality. But Kyle Wright manages to get his fourth goal of the season. Another assist for Weber, who's doing really well in Ralovic's absence. And Kyle Wright, I mean, the keeper just kind of watches a goal in the back of the net, doesn't he? Never mind. Highlights straight from kick-off. Maybe Sparta Prague are about to come straight back in this game, but maybe not. Zach now plays the ball over the top for Weber. He deserves a goal today, and he can't beat the keeper. Highlight now, Crociati in the centre, plays it to Jorbanga. Gets dispossessed though, and we're going to need to be careful. Still half an hour to play in this game, so I mean Sparta Prague could definitely come back into this, although they haven't shown any signs of doing it just yet. Cafagna on the right hand side gets the ball in. The keeper completely fumbles it, and Federico DeMarco does get his goal. Cafagna with the assist. And that keeper really is having a poor game. I'll have to check his average rating when we see him. But Cafagna with a decent ball in. The keeper should claim that. DeMarco slots home nicely. Another highlight now. Petarada with the clearance after the ball's played in by Sparta Prague. Tomasek with the ball in on this left-hand side. Oh my days. Jovanovic. What a second save that was. Absolutely fantastic stuff to keep his clean sheet intact. 29 minutes still to go. The highlights really are coming in thick and fast. So with 25 minutes to go, we will look to make some changes. Diego Cafagna is struggling out there. We haven't got Ventroni or Belangioli on the bench, so we'll bring on Dimitar Vasilev. Patrick, he could do with the rest. We'll get Pazzulo on for him. Petarada can come off. No, actually, we'll keep Petarada on, and we will take off Jorbanga, and we'll get Cesar Altaner on in his place. Highlight now, free kick for Sparta Prague, quite deep in our half. The comp played him well, and we are going to break here. Weber, absolutely fantastic ball by Altaner to set him away. He finds Vasilev, he's not right-footed, but Crociati, Zach gets his goal. Crociati credited with the assist. When the ball came out of this right-hand side, I was thinking Vasilev's going to completely screw this up. He's only got a left foot, but thankfully, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the ball did eventually find its way into Zach in the box, and he does get his goal. He always does. 30 seconds remain in the match. This will be the final highlight, and it looks highly likely we're going to run out with this with a 4-0 victory, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, I am looking to try and keep more clean sheets. In terms of the player roles for the tactic going forward, I have replaced Patrick as from a defensive deep lying playmaker to an anchor man, hoping that that might keep us a little bit more stable through the middle. But there we go. Livorno 4, Sparta Prague 0. Fantastic result. And now we have the confirmation we have qualified top of our group. Us and Benfica really did run away with that group. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Inter Milan we can't face. Red Bull Leipzig still to play. There's still a few teams left to play. But if we assume everybody stays as they are, it's going to be one of Bayern, Valencia, Monaco, Red Bull Leipzig, or Atletico Madrid, or Real Madrid. So a really, really difficult set of fixtures could potentially face us in the next round. But we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to the next episode. It will, of course, be the January transfer window. And as always, there is players wanted. Cesar Altner is wanted by Roma. Petr Radad already has bids because he's requested a transfer, as has Jovanovic. Zango is wanted by Southampton and Spurs, which will be really devastating to lose our only centre-back, really. The other starting centre-back is a loan option, of course. So I'm going to have another look to see if anyone's developed. Dimitar Vassilev, our left wing-backs, wanted by Chelsea, Atletico Madrid and Red Bull Leipzig. Ponce is always wanted. I think he's wanted by most of the big clubs. It's gone down to just Bayern right now. And if he was to leave, it looks likely, according to the news articles, which seem to be pretty accurate when your director of football is the one in charge of transfer fees, it will be for 94 million. 94. He's worth 74. He signed a new deal in the summer, so he's got 5 years left on his deal on 170 grand a week. And if we sell for 94 million, it'll just be absolutely, I'll be gutted. I really will. So anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you are enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.